Top 10 places to explore in Windhoek, Namibia. Windhoek, Namibia offers a unique blend of African and German cultures, which makes it an excellent place to visit. Windhoek is the capital city of the country and offers its visitors a chance to explore the historic architecture of the city, museums, and traditional markets. Moreover, you can see a wide variety of animals in the city. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in today's video, I'm going to tell you about the top 10 places to visit in Windhoek, Namibia. Number 10. National Art Gallery of Namibia. The National Art Gallery of Namibia is a cultural explosion of color that showcases the work of some of the best painters in the country. The permanent collection of this museum even features masterpieces that celebrate the varied cultural and natural history of Namibia. These pieces are on display throughout the museum. This show features work by Muafangejo, the first black artist from Namibia to acquire international prominence. The struggle for liberty is shown in his linocuts in a way that is both holy and narrative. You can get some relief from the stifling heat of the city by venturing into its icy limits and exploring this area. Number 9. Gateman's Complex. On exhibit in the Post Street Mall are 33 fragments of the Gibeon meteorites, which are considered to be the most significant known shower of extraterrestrial bodies ever to have exploded over the planet. Along Independence Avenue are located 3 buildings from the colonial era that were designed by a renowned architect, Willie Sander. It had been built in the same year as the Crown Prince Hotel until it later joined the Gateman House, which is now used as a high-end eating establishment to form a private enterprise. The aircraft building, which was constructed in 1910 and features both residential and commercial space, stands out when compared to the other 2 buildings. So you all must visit this display to witness some of the oldest and most interesting artifacts that have ever been discovered. Number 8. Windhoek Railway Station. A modest museum detailing Namibia's transportation history can also be found in this Cape Dutch-style tower. The museum features exhibitions on a variety of topics, including transportation both rail and air, and technology including both modern and vintage electrical and communication devices. It was for this reason that the original Windhoek train station was constructed in 1912, and then expanded in 1929. There is a tiny railway system in the station building, which features artifacts and photographic archives relating to the industry. The last remaining example of a Southwest African Zwillinge number 154A steam locomotive is on exhibit outside. Production began in the year 1900 with works number 5376 at Henschel and Songim in Kassel, Germany. This train began operations between Swakopmund and Windhoek in 1904. After around 371,000 miles, it was taken out of service in 1939. In addition to the Bospada, an armored rail inspection patrol vehicle known as a Cobus, during the Namibian Bush War, there is a Class 32000 General Electric Type U18C1 diesel electric locomotive on exhibit. Number 7. Joe's Beer House. Joe's Beer House is well known for its welcoming atmosphere, delicious food, and friendly patrons. It is one of the busiest restaurants in Windhoek since it is both a fun location to hang out with friends and a great spot to satisfy your hunger. The restaurant claims it can transport customers through its food to the very essence of Namibia. Joe's Beer House is like a miniature town, decorated with knickknacks, road signs, bottles, nets, and other desert relics that have been lost in the sands of time. The restaurant plays true to its promise, a great escape, as patrons wind their way through an African-inspired maze to reach their table. Joe's Beer House is able to serve up to 500 covers per night, with its concentration on superb German Namibian comfort food, great company, and good fillings. Joe's is a fantastic spot for socializing, whether you're at a small party or a large one, because of the variety of sitting options available around the central sports bar. Number 6. Dan Veljoen. Dan Veljoen is located in the Comis Hochland, about 18 kilometers west of Windhoek. Beautiful desert hills, teeming with gemsboks, kudus, mountain zebras, springboks, hartebeests, warthogs, and elens are perfect for long walks. Over 200 kinds of birds, including the green-backed heron and pin-tailed whydah, have been spotted at Dan Veljoen. The hills of Dan Veljoen are covered in open thorn scrub vegetation, perfect for spotting a wide variety of animals, and 3 hiking trails have been established in this area. An upscale lodge is located right there on the premises. Near the park office, you can hop on the 3,000-meter-long Wagon Bietje Trail, which travels along a dry riverbed to Stengel Dam. The Rooibos Trail is a 9-kilometer loop that winds across hills and ridges and provides spectacular views of Windhoek in the distance. The solitary eastern sections of the reserve are traversed by a 34-kilometer-long Sweetthorn Trail. If you're enjoying this video, make sure to press that like button and comment down below which is your favorite place to visit in Windhoek, Namibia. Number 5. Tintin Palace. The National Council and Parliament of Namibia meet in the Tintin Palace, a building with a neoclassical exterior designed by German architect Gottlieb Redeker. The Namibian Parliament now meets in the former German Southwest Africa Administration Building. As a fitting tribute to the government red tape, the facility is called the Ink Palace, after the copious amounts of ink used for the often unnecessary administrative paperwork. The structure stands out due to its use of local resources in its construction. Surrounding gardens were designed in the 1930s and feature a bowling green and olive grove. Check out the bronze statue of Herero leader Hosi Kutako, Namibia's most famous opponent of South African colonialism, which was the first monument erected in the country after its independence. Number 4. Zoo Park. This green space was once used as a zoo until 1962, but it is now mostly used as a place for office workers to have lunch breaks in the shade. Evidence of a Stone Age elephant hunt in the park dates back 5,000 years, to the early 1960s when the bones of 2 elephants and many quartz tools were discovered. The park's elephant column, created by Namibian sculptor Dorth Berner, is a tribute to that ancient gathering. The Krieger Denkmal, dedicated in 1987 to the remembrance of German Schutztruppe soldiers who perished in the Nama Wars of 1893 to 94, is an odd companion to the elephant column, as it is topped by a fairly terrifying golden imperial eagle. Number 3. The Heinetzberg Castle. The Heinetzberg Castle lies in the heart of Windhoek, Namibia's capital, and offers stunning views of the city below. The 4 poster beds and custom hardwood furniture in this stunning castle, which was commissioned in 1914, are emblematic of the meticulous care and attention to detail those guests can expect from the owners and their employees. The 3 Windhoek castles, including the 1914 Heinetzberg, which was converted into a hotel and exquisite restaurant, are located uphill from Robert Mugabe Avenue. Schwerensberg and Sanderberg, 2 more castles, are not far away. This is the perfect spot to travel if you're looking to treat yourself or someone special to a romantic and tranquil getaway. Number 2. National Museum of Namibia. Namibia's historical museum has a great exhibit about the country's fight for independence, which puts the country's current difficulties into perspective. There are several excellent copies of rock art on show, making this section of the museum well worth seeing before visiting the Brandberg or Twyfelfontein to see the originals. Located in the oldest building of Windhoek, built in the 1890s, which was once the headquarters of the German Schutztruppe, it now houses a museum. The rest of the museum showcases colonial-era artifacts and photographs in addition to native art. Don't miss this slightly mismatched collection of train engines and coaches outside the museum. They're part of the country's first narrow-gauge train. Now, before I tell you the place that secured the first spot on this video, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to never miss any updates. 1. Christ Church. This German Lutheran church is considered undeniably one of the city's most notable landmarks. This church is on a traffic island in the middle of downtown Windhoek and is widely regarded as the city's most recognizable landmark and an unofficial symbol. An odd structure, it was built in 1907 out of the sandstone found nearby architect Gottlieb Bredeker and designed in competing neo-Gothic and Art Nouveau styles. The finished product is strangely edible, with a pattern that calls to mind a quirky gingerbread house. The altarpiece depicting Lazarus's resurrection is a facsimile of Rubens' famous original. Visitors can either just look at the beautiful stained glass windows and Art Nouveau architecture, or they can book a tour to learn more about the building's history and design. That's all for today's video, and thanks for watching it. If you liked it, make sure to share it with your friends. And while you're here, click to watch one of these two videos appearing on your screen right now. I'll see you there.